Long Island. Give it up for Emily Cottone, everybody.
Okay, hi. Gonna keep it light tonight. Just kidding. Let's start with my reproductive health. So I have reoccurring ovarian cyst ruptures, which basically means every few months or so I have bleeding, vomiting, free fluid. It's a party, and I love it. Actually, a couple weeks ago, I had to be hospitalized for it, so and I want your sympathy really bad. And I was in the hospital, and the first thing that happens when you have an ovarian cyst rupture is you receive a pelvic exam. Like, I bet half the audience knows what happens. There's stirrups, a gown, and, someone putting a speculum into your vagina for 3 to 5 minutes. It's fantastic. So I know the drill by now, so I'm hoisted up, ready to go, and my doctor peeks in, and he's like, hey, by the way, could my colleague observe? And I'm like, you know what, fine, the more the merrier. Let's get this going. So he comes in, he scoots down, he inserts the speculum, and 2 seconds later I hear, excuse me, but I think you did that a little too rough. And my doctor, who is now inside of me, by the way, turns to his colleague and goes, Stephanie, please don't tell me how to do my job. So I made a miscalculation here. This was not his colleague, this was his work wife, and some shit was going down between them. So I decided to nip this right in the bud, and I kind of shout out to them because I'm far away, and my leg is twitching, Jesus. And I was like, hey guys, it's fine, I am good, let's go, let's get this over with. They did not listen to me, not one bit. So, he's like, Stephanie, I don't like it when you undermine my bedside manner. And she's like, well, if you had bedside manner. And at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm uncomfortable. And apparently they both stared daggers at me, and then the rest of the exam went into deafening silence. So gotta tell you guys, having two people passively aggressively argue over your sad bleeding vagina is as awkward as, honestly, two people arguing over your fucking sad, bleeding vagina. So I've been to the doctor a lot recently, and it's kind of all blending together appointment after appointment. So I was sitting in the doctor's office the other day, and my doctor walks in, nice older gentleman. He's like, so what's bothering you? And I'm like, my stomach kind of hurts, I'm a little gassy, I'm kind of depressed. He looked right at me. I'm a dentist. You are sitting in a dentist chair. And I'll tell you that it was the quickest teeth cleaning of my entire fucking life. So being a woman is hard between the bleeding, the microaggression, we're getting there. But the other day, a crowd favorite, catcalling. I was walking down the street minding my own business, and this guy, he bested me at catcalling. He just said, yo, bitch, your nose is looking fine. And I honestly did not know how to react, so I said, thank you? And he was proud of himself. He was like, everything's changing, #time's up. And he went on his way. I just kind of sat there and realized, street harassers are evolving. They're adapting to the times. Pretty soon it's gonna be like, what up, mama? Like the way your lip skin glistens. They're getting oddly specific with this. So that's a warning, ladies. We have to adapt, gotta be quick. I grew up on Long Island, which is why we're great. It's kind of a trash heap, but it's a trash heap I love. I really like beaches, and I also have a lifelong unending neurosis that's been instilled with me. So, actually, even this morning, my dad made sure that was still there, and I said, hey, Dad, I'm kind of nervous about tonight, and he said, well, you should be. This can be very embarrassing for you. So thank you, Dad. And it was. My mom is an absolute sweetheart. She's typical Long Island mom. She's brash, she's loud, and she's always been there for me. But she also set me up to fail one time, and I resent her. I was 3. I was going to preschool. She told me that black people taste like chocolate. So I sauntered on in my first day with my little dress, pigtails, and I walked up to this kid named Travis, and I bit him. And I bit him real freaking hard. It was like Get Out preschool edition. He cried, I cried, and I think I instilled a fear of white women that he still has to this day. All right, thanks, guys.
Emily Cottone, everybody, give it up for her. Fabulous.